Thanks, everyone. Thanks for being here. I know it's a different talk after lunch. It's a hard time at the conference, but welcome to this session and to this conversation. We are going to talk about ARcenso, a package born from chaos and powered by the community. But first, I'm going to introduce myself. I'm Andrea, a sociologist from Argentina. I learned R through the R community. And thanks to this support, now I work as a population statistics analyst at INDEC, our National Statistics Office. And it was through this experience that's the idea for ARcenso emerged. And I have the chance to turn that idea into a real and useful tool thanks to the rOpenSci Champions Program. So, before I talk about the package, I want to briefly highlight why census data matters anywhere of the world. These data sets are essential for understanding the population and are the foundation for the design public policy and the planning social, economic, and political development. We all use census data, researchers, government officials, and citizens alike. And what about Argentina? Argentina conducted its national population census in 2022. During 2023 and 2024, official reports with the results were released. But beyond these publications, we have a tedious and manual task preparing hundreds of Excel tables to present specific information from different themes. So that was me and my team when we have to work on this spreadsheet. Why? We have to put together hundreds of spreadsheets, which was a huge manual task, without knowing if anyone was actually used them. That's when I thought this should be a package in R. This idea stayed in my mind there until I saw the call for rOpenSci Champions Program. So surely the rOpenSci Champions Program is a program that promotes leadership in open science and free software. It offers mentoring and peer support, particularly for individuals for historically underrepresented groups. Remember that, historically underrepresented groups. And what was my project? Develop an R package that makes available the official national population census data of Argentina from 1970 to 2022. But why? Until now, the data for the 6 censuses were in different formats. Books, PDFs, always Excel spreadsheets, and REDATAM, another software. But there is a different types of data, and it makes it nearly impossible to analyze them together or in a series. It's very difficult. So the proposal was to transform those scattered spreadsheets into tidy tables where before there was a chaos, now there is a reproducible structure. For now, we are happy. We have an idea and we want to do this. But how to start? Once we got a better sense of the topic, we have to figure out how to organize this data for 6 censuses into packages and survive to the process. Now, the design is according to the type of data that we have, no? Like books, Excels, and later and other things. So, how we start? We organize the information according to the United Nations Principles and Recommendations for Population and Housing Censuses. This conceptual framework enables us to structure the data according to units of analysis, as well as classify the variables and geographical disaggregations. And fortunately, 4 principles were employed to ensure that tables usability. The data is now fundable, accessible, interoperable, and usable. At first, this package has a structure, documentation, open license, and is easily integrated into our ecosystem analysis. But now we come back to the chaos. Why? Along the way, as we reviewed the early census years, we discovered that each Excel file had a different design, some more complex than others, which made automating the creation of tables and combining of the census information years into a dataset quite challenging. So at first, I learned about it, I wanted to cry. One year have 300 files, the next one had 800 files, so I have more to do, so we have to plan something, because this is a crisis. This is me, again, crying with all this information of data to work. Because all these spreadsheets, it means their work. You have to work of cleaning data and organize on all these reports that I mentioned before. So, in the middle of the crisis, we decided to create a roadmap for our dataability. This way, we could work on the packages in parallel while having part of the data ready to testly, gradually making more information accessible over the time. We are now in stage 1 of dataability. So, in the meantime, we have to design a multi-stage process, scrapping, manual selection, cleaning with our function development and version on GitHub. The most important thing was maintaining consistency between censuses and make it easy to use with simple functions. So this is the beautiful part of the story. Now, there are more beautiful parts. But ARcenso. So what does ARcenso looks like today? For 1 year of work, now you can download the package from GitHub. Currently, it has 3 main functions. The first function is getCensus, to bring you the environment, all the tables that match these 3 arguments, year, topic, and geographical label. And is check repository, lists all the tables available in the packages and the time that match the same arguments, year, topic, and geographical label. And there's the third one, it's my favorite, it's ARcenso, a shiny app for dynamically navigate the information for whose users that doesn't want to make code and they want to see the table. This is a good option. We have the documentation. You can find online this in the package webpage with example for use for the functions. So next steps. This a package never finish, you know, never has end. We want to improve and expand the package documentation. We want to continue the phase roadmap. We want to make the rOpenSci peer review. And we want to increase package adoption and visibility. And we are seeking more institutional support and funding. And the best and the important thing of the package, citizen, origins, and community purpose. Why? ARcenso is a citizen-driven initiative born from our direct experience working with census data. It addresses the need for accessible and tailored data for all users, inspired by the collaboration spirit of the R community. So we have people behind this package. I lead this project working closely with Manuel Ciardulo, a statistician and co-author. Together, we formed a strong team to ensure the best statistical experience possible with the package. Luis Verde, who is here, he was my mentor, and I appreciated all his work because he supported us throughout the technical challenges and development, bringing valuable guidance despite our different professional backgrounds. We can talk about more later about this. But on the design side, there was Tamara. He designed the Hex logo. She doesn't know about art. She doesn't know about package. And she doesn't know about the hex. What is the meaning of the hex in the art community? But she made this beautiful hex. And Ariana made this beautiful quarto theme for the topic and the thematic. And I'm appreciated all her help and all these people that I pronounce, because behind this package are people behind. And the art community, it's the power of the ARcenso. We have Our Ladies in Latin America, on the continent, Latin art, Latin American community, rOpenSci, and my local chapter are in Buenos Aires. This is, ARcenso has been empowered by these communities in many ways, but it's a core made up of people who believe in collaborative learning and shared knowledge. This is important for the community. And another thing, this is like we are in the end of the talk. ARcenso has been presented in various places across the country and across Argentina, different national universities, and in other universities around Latin America, and throughout the continent in another conference like GASP, and now USR, fortunately. And the final, and most powerful message that I want to bring to you, that is from user to developer, that when I first approached the community, I didn't know anything about R. I didn't know anything. I get with my computer and say, hi, I didn't understand this code. And it took years to understand how it could help me in my work. And just when I thought out I couldn't create a packages, an opportunity came along and I did it. So if you have a plan for your work or just want to explore or have fun, remember that the community will always be there to support you, to tell you that you can do it, and that you have to believe in yourself. That's the power of the community. So if you have this idea on a package or a function or whatever, make it real. This is my biggest message. I learned for all these people, for my partners of my work, my friends, and the art community. So thank you so much.